So as the video game industry continues to kind of increase and continues to become a majority of people's pastime, I really think that we're gonna see the development of video games kind of come into the hands of the public because we're already seeing it right now where like indie dev teams are there's like seriously really complicated games that are all being created by like one dude, like seriously one guy is making like fantastic video games. Sometimes there's a little bit more. Sometimes it's like a team of 4 that are creating like amazing games that thousands if not millions of people are playing. And I really think that in the future we're going to see this technology become accessible to everyone. Maybe I mean my idea is possibly through your phone. Like anybody with their phone doesn't even need to, eventually you won't even need to know code. At some point, I'm sure this will be the case where you don't even need to know, code. Your grandma can create, Flappy Bird or something like that. I really think that these games, I think, are going to eventually, within maybe 5 to 10 years in the future, we're going to see everyone kind of making their own games. And I figured it'd be a good idea to kind of get a discussion going on what games you would like to make. I don't know. I mean, I know that some people are probably already learning how to code and trying to kind of figure out what game they would like to make, because I think that as, gamers and as people that play video games pretty frequently, it's hard not to think about what game you would want to do. I mean, how could you not? I think every one of us has something in the back of our head that we would love to make either ourselves or maybe even a developer that could possibly make one of these games that you'd be super pumped for. And I really just want to get a discussion going. I think for me, for a long time, I've really wanted like a realistic game that focused on colonization of the solar system. The solar system as a whole, and maybe, obviously there'd be a sandbox mode, but you would eventually maybe play the campaign mode, and you would have 2 choices. You can choose to colonize the moon, or you can colonize Mars, and you can only choose between one. And and then eventually, if I'd like to see it kind of as like a Sim City sort of esque game, but with the complexity of Paradox, maybe something that takes you a while to learn, because I'd like all the mechanics in the game and kind of the technology to be based in reality, because a lot of this technology that we're going to use to colonize one day is being developed right now. So I think that would be really awesome, and it's something that isn't super easy to learn, but I mean something that I enjoy a challenge, something that just not everyone can make their colony work up on Mars. But I would really, really like a realistic colonization game of Mars or the moon. That's my whole point. But I know that there are several other ideas that you guys have, and that's just kind of one very, very kind of brief idea that I've always wanted to see get made, because I would play the shit out of that game. But I really love getting this discussion going in a group, because I feel like everyone has such great ideas. I mean, everyone has been thinking about this for quite a long time, and I think, out of every 3 people I ask, I swear 2 of them are genius. Not to say that third one isn't genius, it's just not as good as the other 2 genius answers. But I'm honestly curious about what you guys think and what you guys would like to see get made, because more than likely, one day, this stuff will get made eventually. Who knows? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.